Hey everybody, how we doing?
Morning, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, so we ended on a great cliffhanger.
Yeah.
We have an army of Janets, very endgame style. They came through the portal.
Felt very Spartacus, actually.
No,
I am Janet.
Love Spartacus. But yeah, I think that so we also I misspoke last week. There's like 4 more episodes left. There's
Yeah.
13.
Well, we didn't look. That's on me. When they said, like, we only got like 45 minutes left. So I was like, okay, so real time, we're looking at 2 episodes.
Yeah, we still have plenty of episodes left, which I'm
Right.
glad. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the show ending. It's
I
amazing.
need more Good Place in my life. But yeah, it's also curious too that the judge's response, like, yeah, you're right, you win, but
We'll
we're
just
gonna
kill
destroy the
everybody.
Earth.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just all people will be wiped out of existence.
And somebody pointed out on Patreon that like her rationale behind that's wrong because if you just restart, this happens again.
Right, yeah.
Nobody really learns anything. So I'm curious to see going forward how they handle that. Chidi's gonna have to save the day. It looks like.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to talk some sense into the judge at some point to at least, I don't know, kick the can down the road a little bit longer or get her to change her mind. Something. But there's got to be some type of demonstration
Yeah.
at some point that people are redeemable.
And I'll ask you this question because somebody asked me, and I didn't really know how to answer it. On Patreon, they were like, so if Chidi's going to save the day, what do you think his solution's going to be? And I said, honestly, the show subverts expectations so much. It's hard for me to tell because we know how Chidi is. He's already
Right.
wishy-washy, but like, this is like, yeah, we're down to the wire here.
For it to work, and this is just me, right? For Chidi to be able to make the demonstration of how inherently good people are, despite what the point system does, right? I think that one, he's going to have to be decisive, which goes against his nature.
Yeah.
And two, I think for somebody, and I don't know who, it may be Chidi, it may be somebody else, but I think a huge act of self-sacrifice has to be coming.
Yeah.
It may not come to that. It may be like, I'm willing to self-sacrifice, for the greater good. And the judge is like, or whoever is like, okay, maybe people are a lot better than we're giving credit for if you're willing to do this.
Yeah.
Then we get a happy ending. I don't know. But I do think that somebody's going to pay. So someone's going to have to be willing to really give up a lot.
Yeah. Which,
because we've already seen it, right? We've seen Chidi and Eleanor give up their relationship to try to make this work. Maybe there's something bigger that has to happen too.
Eleanor was all about sacrifice earlier, so we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to predict how the show pans out.
Yeah, but I feel like it will,
and I feel like it's going to be a satisfying conclusion.
I do too, absolutely. Like we said on other shows, there's no secret when a show has a bad ending, but the universe lets you know, right? Yeah. I've never watched Lost, but I know people don't like the ending of Lost.
Yeah, we just had discourse, and I just started season 3 Game of Thrones. We had discourse over that because I was so curious.
If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, you know that there are people who don't like the ending of Game of Thrones.
For sure.
Same thing with The Sopranos. I'm watching it right now for the first time. I just started season 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, I have no idea how the show ends, but I know it's polarizing. You'll some people do, some people don't, right? But this show, like so many others, we knew going into the end of Mad Men that it didn't have a bad ending because I've never heard one person say anything other than the fact that the ending's great.
This show, though, The Good Place, might be the best kept secret, though, because I've heard nothing about it when we started it.
No, it just felt like another sitcom, which obviously it's not. It's so much more layered than that. Mm-hmm. All right, we should get started here. We do want to go and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. And I'd like to give a special thank you to Actuarial Lurker, Balash Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Richard Wilkinson, Suyo Gundavarapu, Torgir Lingstad, Weird Magic, and WerePanda47. Thanks as always, guys. Really, really happy you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or we're currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including The Good Place, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon if we're on YouTube. So if you would like to keep going on our Patreon page, you can do that. You're going to have to sync and watch along on your own source material.
Yes.
You'll only see us for copyright purposes. Oh, so that means by the time you see this on YouTube, we're probably about done with the show if we're not already.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I know. It's been a great ride.
It really has. It's fantastic.
Next.
Oh, makes me sad.
Yeah. They're just killing Janets.
What are you waiting
Collect
for?
those
Do
marbles.
it.
It's not that easy. His psyche is like a giant
Did they ever
bowl
unlock
of
all
M&M
of them?
pizza chili.
Do any of the
Gotta make sure
others
all the
know
memories go in the
everything
right
or
place
no?
in the right order.
You mean out of the core group?
Yeah. Was this the first thing?
So I'm pretty sure they do. Like I can smell it.
Yeah.
The coffee mate is a choice.
Yeah, see, I don't think anyone else has gotten the whole background.
Do you like it Chidi, or would you like a different name?
Don't give him options. Yeah.
Looks like he has a tummy ache.
Oh,
He does.
Oh.
He gets a tummy ache when he can't make a choice.
Oh.
Pretty good.
That's an adorable baby.
I have a presentation. Here's the syllabus. Take one and pass them on. My lecture will take approximately 55 minutes. It worked?
Did it work?
Perfectly. They're happy again.
There's no way.
No.
They're
They're
even
just
talking
put
about
on a-
getting me a puppy.
Yeah.
But every problem has an answer. If
So
you
this
just
is his
read enough
origin
books and
story
think
of
hard
where
enough,
it all
you can
goes
figure
wrong.
out the answer to any question.
He has a brilliant mind. One day he will use it to solve the world's biggest problems.
Is this enough cheese?
That's
I
true.
hope this is enough cheese. That's the reason I got into philosophy. The biggest questions and the biggest answers, you just gotta find them. If there's a problem with our relationship, there is an answer that will solve it. So, let's hit the
Prove
library.
this is what breaks it down.
philosophy?
This work is an insane, tangled web of inscrutability. You can't answer every question every philosopher has ever asked. So, what in these pages do you care about?
All of it.
Is a great mind at work in here. But
With coffee cups.
where is the heart? Where are the guts?
That maybe she
It's a great
was
callback.
Yeah.
the answer.
Some things in life don't have an answer. Isn't that what Alessandra was saying? Do you at least hear what you're saying? I swear, sometimes it is literally impossible to be your friend. You're incapable of making
Yeah.
a single decision.
The fridge chooses your breakfast for you.
Oatmeal and almond milk.
Extra filmy. You don't even have to decide. It just knows what you want.
I'm sorry. I'll have better questions later.
You don't need to apologize, Chidi. All questions are equally important to me.
Oh, well, then you and I are going to get along great. Yes, is there a relationship equivalent to the oatmeal?
Every person in the good place has one perfect match. Her name's Eleanor.
No.
You can look at a problem
Good
from
thing with
every
stuff.
angle and drive yourself crazy, but sometimes you just gotta huck a Molotov cocktail at a drone and see what happens. If you're always frozen in fear and taking too long to think about what to do, you'll miss your opportunity and maybe get sucked into the propeller of a swamp boat.
This is your soulmate, Solamacina. Meet your soulmate, Guan Yin, Tahani, Karen.
Esmeralda, how do you have the confidence to just swoop in and so elegantly take charge of a whole group of strangers?
The confidence comes from failure. I've thrown my fair
that's
share
cool.
of
Yeah.
disastrous gatherings. Live through the failure and you learn from it.
Yeah, I can't operate that way. This has been fun, as always.
Well,
I have a soulmate.
Yeah, and you're not into her at all. I mean, come on.
I kind of wish cute little Chidi just got to be a kid rather than a miniature professor trying to solve all the world's problems.
Take a second to think about what I owe my universe-approved soulmate and not just make out with you. I don't know what I did to deserve you.
Believe it, baby. I'm all yours.
this is so good.
Yeah. I love the editing here.
Hundreds of times. We can do it again.
Yeah. I want to see that happen.
Yeah.
Give them a happy ending, please.
Soulmates aren't real, are they?
Chidi, in all honesty, I don't know. But I don't
Yeah.
think so. You wanted answers. The soulmate one in particular. So, I used it to torture you. If soulmates do exist, they're not found. They're made.
I like this.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
You reminded them of what they already had. It convinced them to go to counseling.
I never knew they went to counseling.
Yeah, kids are idiots.
Turns out life isn't a puzzle that can just be solved one time and it's done. What a time to learn.
Yeah.
It's very affecting.
Can you give me a second? Sometime, somewhere. Can you get this back to me?
Of course.
Hi there, Chidi. Welcome back.
So, for the past 300 years, have I been super annoying?
Oh,
Nope.
Listen, we have like 1 hour to create an entirely new afterlife and also save all of humanity.
Hey, Janet, can
Yeah,
I
it was one of the
have my
notes,
note,
yeah.
please?
If you know that you wrote a note, then you know what it says.
But I'd still like to see it again, please.
Yeah, I
think
wanna
it
see
might
it.
be some of the best writing I've ever done.
Wow.
Nice.
That's good.
I love that. Oh my god!
Oh, I love that.
That's so sweet.
I love that. This season is outstanding.
That was such a great retrospective episode.
Yeah. And we finally got the Chidi backstory episode, right? We've got it for Jason, we got it for
Yeah.
Connie, Eleanor.
That's true. We've been waiting forever for the Chidi
Yes.
backstory. We
Heck,
finally got it.
We even had one for Michael. You
Yeah,
know? I mean,
yeah.
like, so this was delightful. I mean, like, and it also does hammer home the fact that, like, you know, all of them have these issues from their parents, right?
Right.
A lot of this stems from childhood, and some more negative than others, obviously. But I did like seeing that. I liked spending time in Chidi's world. I loved seeing every second of that. Him as a little kid, and going through like a huge breakup over
Right.
this whole his whole dilemma. It's just endlessly fascinating, you know.
Well, the thing with all the other back episodes is they're there to highlight how far the person's come, and we never got that with Chidi, so it never really felt like Chidi, other than falling in love with Eleanor, it really changed all that much. He was still the same, you know, indecisive guy, kind of all the way through. Now that we have this, we got the note, and we got like, you know, there is no answer, but we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
We finally seen just how far Chidi's come by virtue of, just like all the others, getting the backstory in there.
Yeah.
Really effective.
I agree.
And affecting.
Very affecting. And I their relationship is so sweet.
Yeah.
Obviously, we made several predictions on how this is going to pan out and who's going to end up together and if people are going to be separated. And I really, really want them to have a happy ending. I want Eleanor and Chidi to have that sunset moment. You know, don't know if it's going to happen. Obviously, still,
Yeah.
they could do anything. At this point.
Like I said, with the resolution, I feel like it's going to be bittersweet, and I feel like sacrifice is going to be made, and
sure,
there's always a possibility that their relationship is what ends up ultimately being lost.
For sure.
I hope not.
I hope not too.
But it's a possibility.
We shall see. We still have 3 episodes left, and I can't wait to get to them.
We'll catch you on the next one, guys.
See ya.